Good morning. This is day 2 of Spellventure morning game dev for Sinner Steel. We're working on the game Spellventure. It is an open world fantasy RPG, mostly centered around exploration and puzzle completion. But puzzles are not puzzles like The Witness or like physical puzzles, at least not mostly like that. It's puzzles as in environmental puzzles. You explore dungeons, up to 7 of them, in order to defeat the Dark King of the land, who holds sway over all, some say, all of time and all of the world itself. And in order to bring the Dark King down, you must open 7 seals with 7 spells, and those spells are found in these various dungeons and locales. You can also find many other minor spells, and you traverse between your home, which is your little home base, your house, and the outer world at large. So it's like a hub and spoke world, game flow design. So without further ado, what I'm doing is I am swapping out new inventory settings for old inventory settings. I was testing around something a few days ago, and it doesn't work as well as what my brother Nicholas had put in for the user interface. So I'm going to go ahead and swap all of those back out, like so. Okay, I'm just going to swap all those back out. It just did. So if I go into the game, press F to bring up the inventory, I'm going to bring those back up. Very nice. Alright, let's pick something up here. Let me see. Pretty cool. Alright, one thing I want to do is I want to remap each of these little pieces. I'll allow Nick to redo the colors, I think, for a couple of those inventory pieces, but the old inventory, I think, is superior to the new one. And let me open Gimpia. I also will have to go in about 2 minutes to grab my coffee, which will take less than a minute. So I apologize for that. I'm also going to redo the entire lower this entire lower thing that I got going on here, where it says Spellventure, the Twitter, Instagram. I'm gonna redo all of that. There we go. Awesome. So let me open this up. Open the icons, and I think what we're going to do. Do we have that? Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Very cool. Okay. So what we're gonna do here. What are the other C's? Okay, we have overlays here for red. Wait a minute. Is this blue? It is not blue. Oh, snap. Okay. There we go. I don't want one of those. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I see what it was doing. Okay. Yeah, it's just that. Okay. Yeah, this might... I hope this doesn't take up the entire stream, because I would like to get involved in some... What I'm going to do today... This just kind of caught us off guard a little bit, just because I had... like I said, I completely redid the inventory system. I didn't redo it. I mean, I'm not a coder. I didn't redo that, but I redid the physicality of it. Its topology, and it was just not up to snuff. Oh, there it is. Stop. I will be right back. Listen to the tunes. I'll be back in less than a minute. so let's continue with this. Dun, 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 dun. This is all the just the tedium and the stuff that you basically do for game development is not glamorous. It is not this incredible. I mean, it is incredible, but it's not just fun in games the entire time. Some of it is grueling. Some of it can be very grueling, tedious, mind-numbing. But honestly, it is. If you enjoy it, if you enjoy it, it's bar none one of the best things you could do, because game development is basically just systems analysis and systems implementation, and it's that to a very high degree, because you are also depending on the size of the game that you're making, because you're controlling. You have the driver's seat to someone else's experience, right? Whenever they turn on your game, they're about to experience something, and they're about to experience something that you completely control. Okay, so what we gotta do is open these to merge them down. Alright, then we have reds, I believe. We're gonna merge those down. Then we have more. We're going to merge those down. Okay, so we have seed red. Right, so you always want to make sure that you want to name those. Now we're going to colorize this as black. We're going to collect all of the black. We're going to grow by 2. Nice. And we're going to blacken it. There we go. So we have seeds. Let's get rid of some, just some of that. Let's just, there we go. We don't want all that crap. Just give it a nice contour, you know? Yes, and I know, God, jeez, come on. And I know I'm gonna eventually get, I will eventually get, oh, I can just do this. Photoshop, don't you worry. Don't you worry, your pretty little heads. I will get Photoshop. Everybody keeps bugging me about it. But we are, contrary to popular belief, we are still kind of starving artists. So I'm not paying monthly for it, although they do deserve the money. I am not going to pay. I'm currently paying for Spotify. That's good enough for me. Okay, get this white out. There we go. All right. Come on. Oh, so selected. Got it. Cool. Alright, so that's one seed. This is going to take forever. So, watch this. So if I spell venture, gooey, and then I go C, this is red, right? Seed strawberry. Okay. Thinking of you just seems to have none. Just make sure we put all this in. I'm just going to try to be a little lively today. I feel definitely a little better than yesterday. One thing that we really just want to do is we've always wanted to make a game like Spell Venture, which is, of course, again, like an open world RPG, but it incorporates our strengths. We're trying to incorporate as many of our strengths as possible and as few of our weaknesses as possible. So one of our weaknesses is, my weakness in particular is character development, as far as not writing is concerned, but art, visuals. I'm not very good at it. Hey, where's the black? That's really strange. Where is it? Okay. Is character art. So we're keeping those out. We're taking a lot of inspiration, not storyline, but inspiration from games like Tacoma, and Gone Home, which the developers for those games, for in particular Gone Home, they're the same developer, I do believe, but the developers didn't have character artists on hand, or character modelers, character riggers, character animators, so they left those out. And they said, okay, what kind of game can we make? They said to themselves, what kind of game can we make with just our strengths? So they made those games. They were successful, but I do care about success, obviously, so does every artist. Whoever says they don't is absolutely lying to you. We care about success a great deal, but we care more about being able to do and work on our dream. My brother's the same way. We want to work on what we want to work on. Okay, icons, we're going to save, we're going to export this as key blueberry, or seed blueberry. Cool. I think the other ones are pretty much good to go. Do we have any other blues? I think that's it. Alright, the seeds are good. Don't really need those. Okay, we have all those borders. Here we go. This one's probably going to be significantly easier. Let's just get rid of this crap. There we go. Let's drop it by a couple of pixels. Hey, Beans.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
Oh.
Really appreciate it. You got yours?
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna maybe take this down to 120. Rescale that, and then we're gonna bring it down to we want it to be completely surrounded, right? Yeah. Layer the boundary size, and then make a new one, colorize and make it black. Okay, put it down here. Cool, so we have a completely black one. Boop. Going to select, we're going to grow it by 2, and we're going to surround it in black. Alright? Alright. And then we're gonna just round this off the top. So yeah, what was I saying? I apologize for that. That's the shower. You can hear through the wall. That'll go away in a couple minutes. Should be quick. So yeah, we're only using our strengths. For Nicholas's part, he's not really good at and doesn't really know, and we want to do things not only that we're good at, or not only that we know, but also that we're good at. Let me grab all these. And that is everything kind of that you see already. Okay, let me see how this looks now. So I'm in. I just wanted to, I basically wanted to put that background around there just to see what it looks like on this. Yeah, that's so much better. Yeah, that's definitely so much better. That's really nice. And those seeds, that's great. This is going to be great. Alright, cool. Let me grab one of these seeds. Let me grab 2 of these seeds. Nice. Brilliant. That looks much better. Can I increase the size of that? Let me see. How big are these seeds? I mean, I could. Let me grab this out, put it up here. Grab this out, put it up here. Right, okay, cool. So this is going to be seed blue. I'm an absolute perfectionist. I'm really annoying with it. And I understand that I am. I get it. I get it. Monocrop layer. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Alright, so we're going to redo this. See, this is blue. See, blueberry. Check this. Check it. I just want it to be bigger, so that's why I'm doing this. I want to be able to fully fill the screen. See, strawberry. Whoop. Am I still in? I'm still in. Oh, wait. Okay. I also want to, I don't think there's a sound on this. Key copper, there's not a sound. So it's throwing me an error. So I'm gonna go ahead, effects, no, audio, actions, pick up, and it's a key. Boop, make sure we save. Bring these back out. Cool, cool, cool. Copy, paste, place the files into it. There we go. Go back in, and it's saved. Now we're going to do this again. Come on, baby. Okay, that's good. Mushroom looks good, I mean. Bringing up the inventory does not pause the game. So do not be in the center of a trap. Oh, that's one thing we're doing too, is the traps. We are adding lots of traps to the game. Much better. Quite a bit bigger. You can see them better with the naked eye. So we're going to basically, we'll end up doing the same thing with the keys. With these keys, I'll probably do that either tonight or tomorrow. Likely tomorrow morning. Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Why not just do it now, you know? Why not just do it now? It is 7:19. I have 40 minutes left. I'll do a little more exposition as well while I do this. So, yeah, so strengths and weaknesses. Nicholas does not do artificial intelligence. He's not an AI coder. He didn't want to fumble through it. When we put something in, we don't want to just sit here and learn it for a year and a half. We're good at what we're currently good at. We know what we currently know, and those are the things that we want to put in the game. We're perfectly okay doing that. We can make an entire game just around that. There's so many games out that so good. There are so many games out that prove that that's possible, you know. So this is another hybrid. This is a think Super Mario 64 with the hub and spoke game flow, right? Where you're in the castle and you go from the castle into these paintings, but the castle is your lingua franca, if you will. It's the one place where you can go. It's your safe spot. It's a place where you always go. You're very familiar with it. It has multiple rooms that open up, but you extend out there into the world, and you come back, out, back, out, back, out, in, out, in. So you have that system, and then we're throwing in a lot of Zelda. Just pick one. Pick any one of your Zeldas. Wind Waker is a really great one. Ocarina of Time is fantastic. That the key and lock system, I really love that. Actually, we've already implemented that. We've already implemented, but by that I should specify we've implemented locks and keys. So we have silver keys that open silver doors. We have bronze, copper keys that are going to open copper doors and copper locks. Actually, I'm glad I said that. I'm very glad I said that. Let me do that. Yeah, I'm extremely glad I said that. So I'm going to do this. Collectibles, we're going to add a key in here. Item. So yeah, so Legend of Zelda is going to be in. I mean, you know, it's inspiring. This game, we have. If you've ever played the game Hexen 1 or 2, but specifically 1, we really wish we could get the co-op in there, but it's very complex. So we would like co-op to be in our next game that we do after this. But it's very complex. This is already awesome. Yep, I know how I'm going to do this already. That's another thing too is okay, so anyway, so then Fallout 4. So one of the things that you put in this game, well, and a lot of Elder Scrolls, so it's like equal parts Super Mario, well, it's equal parts Zelda and Elder Scrolls, and then it's less than that, equal parts Fallout and Super Mario 64. So you have like those, and then Hexen is probably on top of that. So it goes Hexen, Zelda, and this is Hexen. Wow, am I just drawing a blank on what I just said? Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of those games that I just mentioned. I'm trying to do like 6 things at once, and I'm getting nothing done doing that. Okay, let me continue doing this. So I want to add keys to that. I'll do that later. We'll do this real quick because I was already in the middle of doing this. So the reason I'm doing this is because I wanted to try something out and it didn't work. So I'm basically redoing all of it. Let's see here. There we go. Ugh. Kidding me? It's so ugly. Whatever. Select, we're going to grow by 2. We're going to go ahead and blacken it. And then we'll have to straighten out some of these lines here. Yeah. So yeah, we're just, like I said, we're working with our strengths, not our weaknesses. We're going to have to redo this because it is too big. And then we'll get rid of this because it shouldn't be there. There we go. See, now I'm like kind of getting into a flow state, so it's tough. It's tough. It's tough for me to talk and dev at the same time, but I must do it for the good of the world. Okay, go ahead and do that. Select, make my monster grow. You black. So ugly. Basically, this is a little trick here, which is if you ever need to delete any like major color, but you need to do it quickly and cleanly, which is the hard part, is doing anything cleanly. Then use the white picker tool or any other color that isn't really in the screen, isn't really on the image, and then select that color, select by color, and voila, you will select all of that color. You have already colored over it, and you will be able to erase it at your leisure. So this is basically what we're doing here. We're just basically contouring this black here. We can select all the white, and voila, the black is gone. So now we have a nice, I mean, it's going to be far away, you're not really going to be able to see it, so we're going to export as, and this is going to be Rusty Sword. Whoop. That's good. The bones we'll take care of later. Those are not super important right now because I'm still figuring out how we're going to do the bones. I like the idea of having multiple bones, but wow, that is ugly as hell. This turned into a big mess. One major thing that you're going to be able to do, that you are able to do, Nicholas will be working on the functionality for this pretty soon, whenever he's done doing finishing up the inventory system, is crafting. Crafting is going to be in. That's why you can carry everything that you can carry. That's why so many things are in your inventory, like seeds. Keys are there for obvious reasons, for game reasons, for just like every game that's ever been out. But other things you can smash them. Mushrooms you use to craft. You smash them into mushroom paste. The keys you can choose to either use or save to then. Let me see. Let me do this. Oh, I don't need to do that. See what this looks like. Colorize. The keys you can either use on the chests or doors or anything else that might use a lock and key method, or you can save them and smash them for dust of their appropriate color. We're thinking of adding a few other things in there like that as well. And the dust you would use for various things. So if you have a copper key, you smash it, you get copper dust. Why would you get that? Who knows? We know, but you do not know. Maybe we'll tell you. Maybe we'll let you in on a little secret. But not right now, not just yet. Okay, so we should be able to do this. Colorize into black. Come on, colorize. Is it because something's selected? Damn it. There we go. Yep. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and select black, select grow by 2. Okay, we get a silver key. Cool. Oh, and then which means we also have bronze key. So we're going to go in here. Boom, 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 boom. What exactly is black from this? Nothing. Cool. Alright. We have a bronze key. Well, this needs to be black. Otherwise, that will not look right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. Oh, ooh. Gotta do this. Contour a little bit. There we go. A little more here. Just add a little, like a thicker black line there. Maybe same around here. There we go. Okay, now we have a copper key. Key copper. Beautiful. And then I think, awesome, I already did this with gold. So colors, colorize, black, bring you down, select all black, except those. I see some spots here that should not exist. Nice. All black, everything. Go ahead and select. Grow by 2. and blacken. And then go in, do some stupid contouring. Do 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 do. Okay. All white. Export is key gold. Place. Cool, cool. Okay, so I think that's everything I want. Yep, that's everything. Awesome. So we still have 30 minutes. Whoa, oops. Cool. Yeah, those look pretty good far away. Okay, that's good. All right. So let's do this. We have a copper door. Let's put the copper door here. Bum, 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 bum. Then we'll put the rust, straight up rust here. And then we'll take care of, because I want this whole thing to be a puzzle, so to speak. So you pick up the copper key, which is there. You have to use it on this copper door. Let's see how we're going to do this. It's going to be system open, collision trigger. It's going to require, we'll do collision trigger. Trigger activator is going to be automatic. Then we're going to close that. Right, so then system open is going to be, first, it's the whole thing. 111, okay. We're going to copy the box collider, keep it closed. We'll do collision, whoops, come on. Collision open, so that's off. We're also going to apply. And then we're going to say system open, we're going to make a new prefab. No. Okay, and then collision trigger is going to do this. Boom. Just like that. System open, if I turn that off, they all turn off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, so the collision trigger, we'll turn this on. This is going to be activated. We're going to remove that. We don't want to rotate anything. What we want, remove. Okay, we have the box collider. We want the item, required item. The required item is going to be the key. It's going to be key copper. Need one of them. Yes, remove amount. The error message is cool. And then we will on one, and then we're going to do collision open. One-time use. Go ahead and apply that. We'll see what happens. So that should require that, and it should do collision open. Alright, pick up the candle. Going on down. Oh, gotta put a sound in there for the copper key. Grab some mushrooms. Very nice. That worked worked exactly as planned. Now let's go back through without the key and make sure that the door does not work, because that's what we want. Woo! Get the rusty sword. So there's a key here. Most people will miss it. Need a copper key. Need a copper key. Need it. Dude, I need it. I need a copper key. I need a copper key for this. Where can I get a copper key? Woo! Copper key. Yeah, that'll be annoying. I think most people will miss that. What I'll probably do is put it right on me. Nice. 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 Alright, so we'll grab this. There's a couple things we gotta do. We gotta put the sound on it for key. Whoop. And then we're going to go ahead and move it over here with everything else, every other cool thing that is over here. We'll rearrange it a bit so it doesn't look shitty. 7:38. My woman's going to be leaving soon. Cool. So we have a key and a sword. What? No. Components. Put this bone. We'll put this stuff here. Okay, cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So then here we're going to grab this and pull it down. We're also going to add in the sound of picking the bone up. So right now what I have is I have multiple different types of bone: femur, hand, hip, skull, and tibia or foot. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to smash those down into just bone. So when you collect a skull or a hand or a hip, you collect those as skull collected, bone collected, whatever. But it'll just be one icon. Just be one icon in your inventory. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, so I like it. I really like that a lot. That's really cool. It's a nice scene. It's a nice little scene set up. You got a key there with a sword. Open that door. I have another one here. Another door here. And then if you go down here, you have this whole setup here. Other stuff you have to collect. Alright, and then up here, see these UVs are off. I gotta fix those somehow. I gotta figure that out. It's really ugly. I don't know why it does that. Alright, I have 20 minutes. I can probably throw something together real quick. As far as like a barrel is concerned, I won't be able to do the entire system. What I really, really want to do is have it so when you select a barrel, it'll like move, like it'll like spin the top, and then there'll be things inside you can collect. You can like look in there and see if there are things in there, I should say. But that's a whole system, so I'll have to do that separately. Frame door intersect. Alright, it's gonna be in, let's see, probably just compose. Let's do dungeon. I have like a lot of different things I've been testing out here. Okay, we can put it here. Okay. Ooh, I still have braziers. I still have braziers. Oh my god. I forgot about this. Oh, I'm so glad I came back here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get everything in 4. Let's put it in 7. Alright, then we'll go 5. Get this put in 4. Okay, let's... Alright, we have braziers. We're also going to do barrels. So let's. Do I want to do barrels? I think wood is horizontal, right? Wood is horizontal. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to do this. Add a cylinder. Make it 12. These are going to need to be pretty decent. Okay. Then we're going to add 3. Okay, we're already 116 tries. That ain't so bad. Two. 1, 2. Very cool. Okay. Check that out. Boom, baby. Pretty good. Let's get. There we go. Just a little round on there. I like it so much. And then we're going to have to put, I think, metal bands. Okay, so we're going to have to get even more tries on this. Let's get even closer here. Okay, same deal. 1, 2. Okay, and then we're going to have to pull these out. This is about to get annoying. So we're at 164 tries. I definitely want to keep it below 300 if I can. Okay, and then we'll grab the tops. I need to be a little. Go up here. Okay, then we're going to grab these. So the brazier here, I did have to move this out of the way. Okay, and then we have this. Okay, and then we're going to do this. In. Hey, babe.
Try to sneak in.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm heading out to work.
Okay.
Alright.
Love you very much. Be careful.
Have fun streaming.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Maybe see if work is going to do anything about the storm tomorrow, if they do or don't.
I mean, if anything, I'll take home my laptop tonight.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
And then I'll work 4 hours.
Okay.
But.
All right. Be careful. Stay warm, babe. Thanks for the coffee. You're welcome. Okay. Alright, so am I doing this right? 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 Barrel. 7:47, still have 15 minutes. Yeah, basically. Does need more bands though. I'll give it that. We're already at 260, so that's not going to happen. So if I do this, then move it up one, and then I do this, and then move it down, I guess two, that's fine. Out. Let's do this. So just kind of eyeball it a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I really dig that. So we're gonna have to make a separate. The thing that sucks about this is we're gonna have to make a separate. Oh no, we don't. No, we don't. I'll make this its own blend file. Yeah, I could do that. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I hate that. I'm just gonna select that. Alright, that's what I want. That's what I want. So select all of these here. And these. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm going to select this. Alright, so that's good. Let's bring this down to about there. Bring it there. Bring it down to there. Ah, here's what we'll do. Boom, 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 boom. Really. There we go. That looks so much better. So we're at 404 triangles. That sucks. Alright, let me prep this. Boom, 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 boom. You hear all my animals outside? That's pretty cool. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, so I'm digging that. That's really good. So we're going to have to delete everything. What I'm going to do is file. I'm going to save this as barrel. Save as a Blender file. We're going to grab this. We're going to delete it. We're going to delete everything here. So the idea is here we are, make sure we delete everything that we need, that we don't need. Okay, delete. 4, we need that. Let's grab this and move it to 1. 6, delete. 7, select all, delete. Okay, so now we have the barrel. Okay, so the barrel is going to have to rotate just like that. So we want, yeah. We want to just UV image this, which is fine. We're going to mark seam. Same with this guy. I really want to get this in before I leave today and see if that'll happen. It may not though. Actually, yeah, okay, I want to keep that marked, that's fine. Mark. Mark. So, and then it'll stay marked whenever I separate them. Mark. mark the seam. I'm just marking the seam so I can UV unwrap it. And then once I get all, once I'll continue getting pieces in, but I will also be able to run through the game. But right now, we're just really building things out, building pieces out that we need to really liven up the environment, put things to store and hide things. We have a couple of traps already made. I'll implement those as well. Today is the barrel. Tomorrow I'll finish the barrel, I'll implement it as a system, and then I'll put boxes in as well, like wooden crates. Store things like weaponry and things like that. Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Except we are going to now separate by selection. So now we have this as separate, and then we're going to do the same thing with this. And this. Separate by selection. Okay. And then we're going to combine these two. To work around this. Oh, whoops. Let's separate these as well and put them back into the thing. Separate by selection. Alright, and then combine these back. Okay, cool. And then we have wooden bands. That's okay. That's going to be not okay. What time is it? 7:54. Alright, let's just see what this looks like just whenever we import it. Bring in the raws, bring in the raws. We're going to go ahead just X that out. We don't need that at all. We'll go to Spell Venture, blend. Bring the barrel in right here. Alright, so we have a barrel in here now, right here. Where are we? Let's put it right here. It looks awesome. Pivot. Whoa. Oh, it's going to be the cylinder, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. But the lid will be separate. The lid will be separate, so this will be its own separate thing. Anyway, we just want to test out these materials just to see what we're working with here. We want rust, and then we want wood. Yeah, see how that does not look good. Just because the wood bends. Oh, also, that's another thing. Let's try that. Let's do that. Gonna re-import it because I just made a change. I made a change to the UVs. I made them smaller so you can see the grain better. And rust, okay, a little better. Okay, there we go. And I did that. Here you go about making it look even better. I also want these to do that. Same deal. Okay, side and wood. It's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so there you have it. So we have a pretty bad barrel. I'll be fixing that up a lot. Basically what I can do there and what I will do is just straighten up the UVs so they don't bend like you see there. I really like that rust a lot, that rust look. Let me see here. This is room. We don't want a door. This is area 2, room 01. Barrel. I have a web here. I do have a web here. It's supposed to be in area 01, room 04. We're going to put that in ambiance. Boom. Oh, really? Was that room 04? Oh, it is room 04. Okay. Okay, I believe you. I mean, it's more like room 03, right? That's fine, though. It still kind of works. Alright, cool. So we have a barrel there. Oh, this would be cool. Barrel. Well, that was a couple minutes over, so that was a couple minutes late, I should say. So I'll go a couple minutes over. Mesh metal, mesh wood. We'll do a collision cloth. We're gonna have another collision trigger there that works with the trigger, so you can actually open up the barrel. But for now, this will have to do for the cloth. We'll make the radius that, make the height that, and then this tapestry is going to have that as a thing. We're going to do 4 of them. We're going to do collision cloth with you, and we're also going to do the collision cloth with the first person controller. There we go. Let's make sure we have the other ones as well. The collider cloth, you have to add different colliders that these the cloth, these tapestries work with. Things like curtains, cloth, clothing. You'll put basically capsule colliders on them, and whatever those capsule colliders that are on them, or whatever they're on, will interact with them. Otherwise, they don't interact with anything else in the environment. It saves on performance. Okay, so that's good. I'm gonna go check that out. I'll run through real quick, just literally very fast, and I won't even be running through all of the stuff. Alright, we're gonna go down. There. Grab the bone, rusty sword, and the key. Alright, now unlocks the door. Let's check our stats, make sure we're good. Yeah, we're running. Oh no. Forgot I did that. Let me see here. Make sure this doesn't need a copper key. I mean, it's not. No. Okay, good. Do that door copper. Alright, what we're gonna do, so down here I'm gonna put a key down here as well. But I'll do that later on. Some collectibles. Let's put a key up there real quick. Items. Oh. Let's do this. Oh, come on. So there's this. I just want to put this in just so it's here, so the player can, so I can just grab it. Well, that'll be something cool to add as well. Yeah, so basically what also as I'm building this out, I'm trying to find the voice for the game. Like like this is just really helping me find the voice. What the game's about, how it's going to look and feel as you move through it, and that is also going to be interpreted by all the little things that we're going to put into it, right? Things like these keys. I'm going to put a dungeon in, like an actual honest-to-God dungeon. Make sure this is here. And we have the key sound, that's perfect, which means we also need to update this with how it looks. We need to put the actual material, the brass material in there. It looks really close to rust, so we're going to have to really change it. Okay, this. Alright, that's good. Alright, we'll go ahead and save that, and I'll run through it. And then I gotta go. Okay, save. Come on. Turn the stats off real quick. Water, there's damage. Alright, and there's the barrel. It's definitely too big, which is fine. We'll reduce the size. Let me see what it looks like. Overhead the seam. Go directly to the barrel. I think that'll be a little bit better, maybe. Right, and then mesh metal, same deal. Well, we actually one, the entire barrel. Okay. So let's see. That's actually a little bit better. So then that'll turn and move, and you can actually look inside. The cloth over it. It's fantastic. Very cool. Okay, cool. Alright, so it's giving me some ideas, some additional things I want to add and put in. We got most of the inventory system fixed, or reverted I should say. Some of the colors are still off, those need to be changed, but other than that, it's pretty good. So thank you so much for joining. I really, really appreciate you joining with me so we can run through this together. Watching me work and ramble on for a while. So, okay, thank you so much. Have a great Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 7. Alright? Ta-ta.